Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel and my second tip for Edge Pro Apex knife sharpening system owners. This applies for both the real Edge Pro Apex owners and also the Edge Pro Apex clone like mine here. Let me take apart my machine first to make it a bit easier. So for the second tip, what you want to do is purchase a magnet. These are all rare earth magnets. I bought them on eBay. I think this piece was 50 cents shipped. And this whole row here, 100 piece, was about $2 maybe. It's just way too cheap. Buy more. Buy first and then think later. That's really my philosophy for eBay products, especially the ones coming from China, because they're so cheap. Seriously, don't think about it, just buy it. And these are rare earth magnets. They're one of the more stronger types of magnets. And why am I talking about magnets? So the theory is you want to put a piece of magnet underneath where this piece right here, where you put your knife to sharpen. And when you do that, your knife should remain on this sharpener even when you let go of your hands. And that's kind of a personal preference thing. Some people prefer to hold their knife while they sharpen, but I'm pretty lazy, so I prefer to let go of them. Well, technically you're supposed to still hold on to it, but you don't have to spend as much effort holding the knife, and you can put more focus on holding your sharpening rod. So you can purchase these. They're super strong. Again, I track the whole row this far apart. So when you get your so for the dimensions of your rare earth magnet, you would typically want one that fits underneath this recess right here, and you would want to put it near the tip where your knife, most of your knife, would go. And the dimension you want is, let's take a look. This piece here is about 3.94 millimeters thick and about 10 millimeters wide, so 4 by 10. And lengthwise, this is about, sorry, it keeps sticking. Lengthwise is about 30 millimeters long. And that's what you want. So what is it again? 4 by 10, 30 millimeters long. You can find that on eBay. Just type dimensions in and type rare earth magnet. They should come up for about 50 cents a piece. It literally took more time and money waiting, well, if you count time as money, waiting for this piece to arrive than paying for it. And if you're the more permanent type of guy, you could put this in there and just fill this whole part with epoxy or glue gun or any type of glue that sticks on there. I personally don't like such a permanent solution, so I would use double-sided tape to keep this piece of magnet inside. And the reason being is because if I want it to be stronger, once I put this piece in there, I could put more of these tiny round pieces in there to my liking. Because I know some people said you can actually use this Edge Pro Apex or clone to sharpen even a hatchet. And when you're sharpening a hatchet, you're dealing with a lot more weight, so you might want to use a bit more. Oh, that's how strong the magnets are. Look, even if you're close to it, it will respond. And okay, so these discs that I bought, 100 piece, I think it was like $2.50 for the whole stack. They are dimensionally, they are 10 millimeters in diameter and about 1.72 millimeters in thickness. And I find them pretty handy, even keeping them around. You don't want to put them near your credit cards or your cell phone or whatever, because rare earth magnets are quite serious stuff compared to your typical ceramic magnets, I think. The black ones. And you can buy that at like dollar store. So I'm going to use bit stronger of a double side tape here. This is the 3M double side tape that you can buy at your local hardware store or Canadian Tire. And then I'm just gonna line it up, and then I'm gonna cut it off. Oh my god, it's just, the magnet's so strong it's just sticking to my scissors even. So it's making this job harder than it has to be. So you can see here, put that piece of magnet in there, and typically one should be enough for everything. You know, you can use a kitchen knife. Look. I don't want to take your hands off, but there you go. No hands. Look, Ma, no hands. And how about we try it with a heavier Chinese cleaver. Put it on there. If it's closer to the handle, perfectly fine. Let's try it a bit further. No, whoa, shit. There. So here, when you come out here, you probably need a bit more magnet. Let's see. But so far so good. Try it with a 2-pound bone cleaver. And now we're having a little problem. The magnet's not strong enough anymore, but you know, use common sense. So here's the thing, if you want more magnetism, just take a few off your magnet and stick it in there like this. You can adjust on the fly. That's why I don't want to epoxy it, you know. You can try it with the cleaver again. And here you can see much more stronger magnetic force here. So hopefully that helps you. Tip number 2, please like the video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel if you can. Thanks for watching.